The application of Sun Tzu's principles in the modern world. Sun Tzu's The Art of War, written over 2,500 years ago, continues to shape strategic thinking across multiple disciplines, including business, politics, sports, military operations, and personal development. The book's emphasis on planning, adaptability, deception, leadership, and resource management provides valuable guidance for those seeking success in competitive environments. Sun Tzu's insights go beyond mere battlefield tactics. They offer a deep understanding of human nature, decision-making, and the dynamics of power. By applying these principles, individuals and organizations can navigate complex situations and achieve their goals efficiently. 1. Strategic planning and preparation. One of Sun Tzu's core teachings is that victory is determined long before the battle begins. Proper preparation, intelligence gathering, and planning provide a significant advantage. Success is rarely spontaneous. It results from careful analysis and foresight. In business, organizations conduct extensive market research, competitor analysis, and risk assessments before launching a new product or expanding into new markets. Planning ensures that potential challenges are anticipated and countered before they arise. In politics, leaders develop long-term policies and alliances considering both domestic and international factors. By preparing for different scenarios, governments maintain stability and influence. In sports, teams analyze past performances, study their opponents' tactics, and create game plans based on their strengths and weaknesses. A well-prepared team has a higher chance of securing victory. On a personal level, individuals who set clear goals, assess potential risks, and make informed decisions tend to achieve long-term success in their careers and personal lives. Proper planning does not guarantee success, but a lack of it almost certainly leads to failure. 2. Adaptability and flexibility. Sun Tzu warns against rigid thinking, emphasizing that conditions are constantly changing. A strategy that works today may become obsolete tomorrow, and those who cannot adapt are destined to fail. In business, companies that fail to innovate and adapt to changing consumer demands or technological advancements risk losing market relevance. Those that embrace flexibility, however, are better positioned to stay ahead. In governance, policymakers must respond to economic changes, social movements, and international developments to ensure national stability and progress. In sports, teams and athletes must modify their tactics in response to the flow of the game. Sticking to a single plan without adjustment can lead to defeat. On a personal level, individuals who develop a mindset of continuous learning and adaptability are more resilient to career shifts, economic downturns, and life's uncertainties. Adaptability is not just about reacting to change. It is about anticipating it and proactively adjusting strategies to maintain an advantage. 3. The power of deception and misdirection. Deception is a fundamental element of Sun Tzu's philosophy. Keeping competitors, opponents, or adversaries uncertain about one's true intentions creates opportunities for success. In business, companies use strategic marketing, branding, and product launches to create anticipation, control market perception, and outmaneuver competitors. In politics, leaders carefully craft their messaging and public image to gain trust, while also using strategic ambiguity in negotiations to maintain leverage. In military operations, tactics such as feints, misinformation, and electronic warfare are used to confuse and mislead adversaries. In sports, teams employ deceptive strategies, disguising their real tactics to surprise their opponents and gain an advantage. On an individual level, understanding the power of perception allows people to negotiate better deals, present themselves more effectively, and navigate social dynamics with greater success. Deception is not about dishonesty, but about strategically controlling what information is revealed and when. 4. Understanding strengths and weaknesses. According to Sun Tzu, knowing both oneself and the opponent leads to victory. Without self-awareness and intelligence on competitors, success becomes uncertain. In business, companies conduct SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, analyses to position themselves effectively in the market. In politics, governments assess the strengths and weaknesses of their own economy, military, and diplomatic relations compared to other nations to determine strategic policies. In sports, Athletes and coaches analyze their performance metrics, identifying areas for improvement and studying their opponent's weaknesses to exploit them during competition. On a personal level, individuals who recognize their own talents, limitations, and areas for growth can make better career choices and personal development decisions. Understanding one's position in any competitive landscape allows for better decision-making and strategic positioning. 5. Psychological influence and morale management. Sun Tzu highlights that battles are often won in the mind before they are won on the battlefield. The ability to influence emotions, morale, and psychological states plays a crucial role in success. In business, strong leadership and workplace culture influence employee motivation, productivity, and loyalty. A demoralized workforce is far less effective than an inspired one. In politics, leaders use rhetoric and public relations strategies to maintain public confidence and influence perceptions. In sports, a team's morale can determine whether they perform at their best or succumb to pressure. A confident, mentally strong team is often more resilient in difficult situations. In military strategy, psychological warfare tactics, such as misinformation campaigns, propaganda, and intimidation, are used to weaken enemy morale. On a personal level, individuals who maintain composure, confidence, and emotional intelligence are better equipped to handle high-pressure situations and negotiations. The ability to control and influence psychological factors can determine success in both competition and leadership. 6. Efficient resource management. Sun Tzu warns against wasteful resource use, advocating for efficiency and sustainability. Using resources wisely leads to long-term stability and success. In business, companies that optimize financial investments, workforce productivity, and technological assets tend to outperform competitors who misuse their resources. In governance, effective budgeting and resource allocation ensure economic growth, national security, and social stability. In military operations, logistical efficiency, supply chain management, and personnel deployment determine the success of a mission. On a personal level, financial planning, time management, and skill development contribute to long-term stability and success. Those who maximize their resources while minimizing waste secure a sustainable competitive advantage. Term 7. Timing and opportunity. Knowing when to act is just as important as knowing how to act. Sun Tzu stresses that timing can determine success or failure. In business, companies that launch products at the right time can dominate the market, while mistimed releases often lead to failure. In politics, leaders carefully time policy announcements and elections to maximize public support. In sports, athletes wait for the right moment to make a decisive move. In military operations, the timing of an attack or retreat can determine the outcome of a battle. On a personal level, knowing when to take a career opportunity, make an investment, or take a calculated risk can significantly impact long-term success. Recognizing and seizing the right opportunity often leads to a substantial advantage. 8. Avoiding unnecessary conflict. Sun Tzu teaches that the best victory is one achieved without direct confrontation. Prolonged conflicts drain resources and create instability. In business, companies avoid price wars and instead seek strategic alliances, differentiating themselves through branding rather than direct competition. In politics, diplomatic efforts prevent unnecessary wars and foster peaceful resolutions. In legal disputes, settlements and mediations save time and resources compared to lengthy court battles. In personal life, resolving conflicts through dialogue and negotiation leads to better outcomes than confrontational approaches. Winning without unnecessary conflict leads to more sustainable and beneficial results. Sun Tzu's principles remain highly relevant in today's competitive world. Whether in business, politics, sports, military operations, or personal growth, his teachings on planning, adaptability, deception, psychological influence, and resource management provide invaluable guidance. Those who master these concepts can navigate challenges, maintain an advantage, and achieve lasting success in an unpredictable world.